First one says to write a function count by. He's not home. He's not home. It takes in a number and returns an array of 5 values starting from the input value to the 5th multiple of that input value. Okay, so our input is a single numerical value, and our output is an array. And it wants us to get kind of a sequence of number between that value and the 5th multiple. Since this is iterative, I think I'll be using a for loop and creating an empty array using the for loop to push values into that array. Okay. So, multiples will equal empty array. And I will make a for loop. X equals 0, or x equals 0. X is less than. Actually, I think a while loop will be better because we know we need 5 multiples. So I'll do our x is 0. I have to do 5 iterations, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So while x is less than 5, I'll have to push that value into the array. So dot push wait, I'm confused. M times x and then x plus plus. And then return multiples. So I'm going to do count by and pass it 5 just to see if it works. I messed up somewhere. Should erase it. Apparently, the array could be empty first. We don't start at 0, so bar x equals 1. It's to 6. 15, 25, yep. I'll run the other cases now. For 12, 16, 20. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that works. Now for number 2. Write a function, append plus or minus, which returns a plus sign if the input grade's first digit is 8 or 9. It returns a minus if input grade's first digit is 0 or 1. Otherwise, it returns an empty string. So the input is a grade. Output is empty string plus or minus. Need to figure out the ones digit of the number modulo. So I'll just make an if statement. If grade modulo 10, because that gets the ones digit, triple equals 8, or grade modulo 10 triple equals 9, turn plus. Else if grade modulo 10 triple equals 0, or grade modulo 10 triple equal 1, return minus. In every other case, they return empty string. Okay, so now to try it out. Comment this out. 77, empty string, correct. 91 should be a minus, which it does. And 89 plus, which is right. Great. Next problem. If you finish minimum requirements, please continue solving. For your solutions to this section, put console log with your favorite fruit and comment it out. Okay? My console log will be golden kiwi. And I will comment it out. Great. Now write a function to largest. So the prompt is write a function to largest that takes an array of numbers and returns the 2 largest numbers of the array. Assume that there will always be at least 2 numbers in the input array. Okay, so the input is an array. Output 2 numbers. The largest 2. So I can think of 2 ways to do this. What I usually do is I'll take the array and sort it and get the ones at the last indices. But I heard that that is bad practice. Would it be better to use the max function twice? You need to mutate the array so that once you do it once, you pop out the number that you already established as the max, and then you get the new max. Okay, so function to largest takes a parameter of array. wants the two largest numbers. Doesn't say it wants it in an array or anything. Oh wait, it does want it in an array. I didn't even copy the whole prompt. And since these arrays aren't sorted, I think the first thing to do is to sort it. So I think array.sort is a method. And I think it sorts in place. So array sort two largest, and I'll console log it just to check. Oh, I mean numbers. The array is called numbers. Okay. That one was sorted. I should have looked before I did that. Say I do this one. Did it sort? 556. Yes, it did. So the simpler way I can think of doing it would be to return numbers at index of numbers dot length minus 1. And then numbers at numbers dot length minus 2. Wow. Let's see this one. It's not behaving how I thought it would. Okay, let me do. I'll make an array, empty array. Two largest values is empty array. And then dot min, I'll do dot max. Not dot max numbers. Two largest values dot append math dot max numbers, and I'll console log that just to check. Append is not a function. I'm gonna check how you use array dot append. Though I'm pretty sure I used that earlier. Oh, it's dot push. Okay. Not a number. Oh, you need to use the spread operator to give it the array data. Okay, 20. Do that twice. Plus 20 and 20. And then I need to pop off the one on the end, the largest number, using the array splice method, I think. Unless there's another one that I think it's called pop. Yeah, pop. Oh, I could have just array popped twice now that I remember this method. Right, so I'll make sure to do sort first. If I remember how to do that. I forgot you can't do that. I forgot you can't do that because the sort's by the first digit. All right, I'll go back to what I originally had. Let's see. Is it one of the values? And then largest values dot pop. See how you use the pop method. It should get the two largest values. No, don't pop it. Don't do that. Numbers dot pop. 20 and 11, that works. 30, 30. Yeah. 10, 10, which is not correct. I don't even know why I would do that. Okay, so two largest values. Should check to make sure it makes it there. Numbers dot pop and then console log numbers. Oh, can't do that either. Dang. Now remember you can't pop it because it's not sorted. Okay, I'll come back to this one. Jeez. Right. Given a list of people, write a function who are at least 30 that returns a list of people's names who would be at least 30 this year. Note the current year is 2018. Right. So input, object, output. Array of people who have age really equal to 30, meaning that the year is 18 minus 30, which is 1988. Yeah. Okay. So people is in a list of objects. Okay, so I would have to say so I'd have to go people at some index. The key is here. So I need a loop to go through the array. I'm gonna try to grab it just to be sure that's the case. So people, X, and then year would be the key. I want to make sure it's printing out the right thing. So where are these people? 30. Or at least 30 people. People's not defined. And our people equals this. Here is not defined. Okay, so people, this would be X. Oh, I missed that there was another key here. Birthday. And then year. Key maybe needs to be in. Yes, 80, 84, 83, 98. Okay. Okay, I'll make empty array. People are at least 30. It's empty array of this. So the year is less than or equal to 1988. And their birthday month is less than year. I mean, it's less than or equal to this month, which is February. And the date is less than or equal to today's date, which is the 14th. We will console log their name to make sure I get the right names first. Something's not working. It's 1980. Yeah. 483. Kira. Okay, I guess that's fine because apparently Kira's considered of the proper age. So It would be people, at least 30, dot append. Wait, no, it's not append. Dot push people X. No, we want their name. Outside of the for loop, we can return this array. Sarah, Alex, Chris, Kira. Okay, that worked. You have to go back to that other one. Turn the two largest numbers of the array. Let's see. Let me think about this one. Can't sort it like how I thought you could, so let me read about that. Array sort. Guess I'll have to make a max variable. So our largest value set to 0 first. Our second largest value set to 0 as well. Our x is less than 0. X is equal to 0. Less than numbers dot length. Iterate. If array at x, so if numbers at x is greater than largest value, set largest value equal to numbers at x. Now let me just console log that value. Let's see if we're getting the right thing. Okay. Now how can I remove it? Oh, I think I'll use like a continue statement. For var y equals 0. Y is less than numbers dot length. Y plus plus. And numbers at y is greater than the largest. Then if we'll skip. Numbers y should be equal to largest value. That's dangerous because you can have two of the same. This one's hard. And I don't know how to use the sort by value thing. Really don't know. I will look at my notes. Spread. Look at my array method. Filter. Making a new array with changes. Moving through arrays. Lies. I guess I'll splice it out. Be reasonable. Okay, so that would be numbers, splice. You think of how many you want to splice, what index. I'll splice all of them, huh? Numbers X. That would splice all of them. If I did it in the loop, and if I did outside the loop, it wouldn't even recognize which one. Darn. Store next type variable. Arrays and arrays. Reverse sort. Push. Pop. Slice. Shift. Add or remove items from your array. filter, reduce. Second largest value is 0. I'll just see how to sort an array. Numerical order. There needs to be a way to remove that value. And then so let me get the array at the largest values index, which I guess I can't find. Index of largest value. See how to use the splice method. I know I wrote about it in my notes. And not adding any items. Okay. So I will do a second loop after all that. Probably not the best solution, but I think it will work. Second largest value. numbers at y. And now two largest values dot push second largest value. Return two largest values. $20 and $11. Okay, so it runs, but it doesn't give it in the right order. Let me think of how I can make it be pushed in the right order. Since sort isn't going to work. I mean, in this case, it should, but no, actually, I don't think it's going to work either way. Yeah, it doesn't. Jeez. It works, it just gives the array in the wrong order. And I can't push the second largest value first because I needed to splice before I got to that. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'll just leave it as is.